Congress holding a public hearing on unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, formerly known as UFOs. It's the first one of this hearings in more than 50 years. Pentagon officials releasing video showing an aircraft, some even testifying saying they don't think it was human-made. So what should we make of this? Joining us now to discuss, former British government UFO investigator Nick Pope. Nick, you are the perfect person to talk to about what we are seeing on our screens. Let's go back to that video. This was supposedly some brand new video released at the hearing. What do you make of this footage that we've seen that's been showcased? Again, it's a short clip. Things are moving around quickly. What do you make of it?
Well, it's very difficult to say, but I think the key point with these videos is that what we're seeing, what we saw yesterday at the hearings, is the tip of the iceberg. They've got lots of these videos. Some of them are on the Department of Defense website, and the official line is, we don't know. And you've got to figure they've got all the resources and capabilities of the US military and the intelligence community brought to bear on this, all the technical analysis, and they still don't have an explanation. And that's why Congress, of course, is saying it's time for some answers on this.
Well, the American public might also be curious, too, and also want to hear some answers. This was yesterday at the hearing. Scott Bright, Deputy Director of Navy Intelligence, was asked if there had been any attempt to communicate with these UAPs. Here's what he had to say.
And have we attempted to communicate with those objects?
No.
So we don't even put out a alert saying, U.S. Identify yourself. You are, within our flight path or something like that. We haven't said anything like that.
We've not put anything out like that.
No attempt to communicate in that response. You surprised? What do you make of it?
It's bizarre, and we do know from a report issued last June from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence that some of these UFOs have been, for example, emitting radio frequency energy. So, they're absolutely adamant there's a technology here. Some of these things are physical objects. I was really interested to hear them talking about working with Space Force and working with NASA to try to find out what's going on in our airspace, and that needs to happen urgently.
Right. Well, what's the most common reason that we might see these images, or the fact that they claim to come in contact with these unidentified objects, Nick?
Well, again, we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg here. There's been underreporting of this for years because of the fear of ridicule. But military pilots are seeing them, radar operators are tracking them, and they are being filmed on forward-looking infrared cameras mounted on military jets. Triangular-shaped craft are seen very common, speeds, maneuvers, and accelerations that seem to go beyond the cutting edge of anything that we have or know about. So it's a defense and national security issue.
Yeah. Well, even when Space Force was announced as well, that got some criticism as well, people not understanding the need for it. But as you point out, just knowledge, knowing what's happening in outer space could be an issue of national concern when it comes to security. Nick Pope, thanks so much for coming on. Really fascinating conversation. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.